कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
Srimate Nigamanta Mahadeshikaya Namaha. Bharata, along with Shatrughna, the Purohita, the council of ministers, with the Rajamatas and Sasainyam, marched towards the place where Rama was staying. They crossed Guha at Shringiberapura, Bharadwaja in his ashramam, and finally managed to reach Chitrakuta. While Lakshmana was very doubtful of Bharata's intent, Rama convinced him through force and through love that Bharata was one of the greatest devotees and epitome of dharmam, bhakti. Hence, here Rama sees Bharata in the state of an ascetic. Jatilam chiravasanam pranjalim patitam bhuvi dadarsha ramo durdharsham yugante bhaskaram yatha. Then Rama hugs Bharata. Rama hugs Shatrughna. Lakshmana hugs Bharata. Lakshmana hugs Shatrughna. All four of them hug each other. Show what is the ideal brotherhood in this world. Saubhratritvam. Shatrughnaschapi Ramasya vavande charanaurudan tavu bhaucha samalingya ramopyashrunyavatyata. Now, Bharata, after having cried profusely, Rama makes Bharata sit on his lap like how a father would do to a son. Kisses him on his forehead and says, Bharata, it was not right for you to come here. Why did you have to take the trouble to come to the forest? I have been ordained to stay in the forest for 14 years. You should have stayed in Ayodhya and taken care of the subjects. Kvannute bhotpita tata yadaranyam tvamagataha nahi tvam jivatastasya vanamagantumarhasi. Then he asks a volley of questions. He says, Bharata, how are you managing Ayodhya? Are you taking good care of the finances? Are you ensuring there is transparency in the finances? Are you collecting that little money of taxes from people without troubling them? Are you spending the tax money back for the welfare of the people, like how the water which is consumed from the waters of the ocean by the clouds is given back in the form of pure water as precipitation? Kaschit sahasra murkhanam ekamichhasi panditam. 1,000 fools may surround you and say, oh, you are a great person, you are this, you are that, but they will serve no purpose. Instead of having thousands of fools around you, it is better to have one scholar with you to rule the kingdom. Kaschit sahasra murkhanam ekamichhasi panditam pandito hyarthakrit shreshu kuryanniha shreyasam mahat. That will only bring welfare to the subjects. How are the women treated in your kingdom? Is there safety for them? How is the law and order in your country? How is the governance in your country? Are your ministers non-corrupt? A volley of questions is thrown by Rama to Bharata about administration. So we often ask, what is Rama Rajyam? And we may end up saying that Rama was supposed to rule, but he did not rule. He went for 14 years. He came back. Pattabhishekam happened. Then Sita was sent to the forest. Where is Rama Rajyam, sir? So Rama Rajyam essentially can be found in these questions. This Kaschit Sarga is very important to understand Rama's governance-based thought process. Bharata says, my dear Rama, you do not know what has happened. After your departure from Ayodhya, things were not rosy in Ayodhya. The citizens were very dejected and depressed. In fact, our dear father Rama was thinking of you in his last moments, and his Jivatma has departed from the material body to Swarga. Tvameva shochan savadarsanipsu tvayeva sakta manivartya buddhim tvaya vihinastava shoka ruggunastvam samsmarenneva gataf pitate. The moment Rama heard this shocking news of his father's demise, death, Rama fainted. Pragrihya Ramo bahuvai pushpitanga iva drumaha vane parashuna kritas tatha bhuvi papataha. Like how a hunter will chop away with his axe the branch of a tree, like how the branch of the tree would fall, so did Rama fall on the ground. And Rama rolled on the ground and lamented. He says, Pura prekshya samvritam mam pitayanyah santvayan vakyani tani shroshyami kutakarna sukhanyaham. Then my father, Bharata, my father used to say, Rama, Rama, come here. Those words, Rama. Bharata, I promise you, nobody in my life has called my name so pleasingly. Every time he would say Rama, it used to feel as if streams of honey were getting into my ears. But from now on, who will call me by those words, Bharata? Who is there to call me Rama, my Rama, me Rama? Where are you? Who will call me with those words? Pura prekshya suvritam mam pitayanya santvayan vakyani tani shroshyami kuta karna sukhanyaham. What will give pleasure to my ears when my father is not there? Sita, Sita, where are you? Sita, your father-in-law is no more. Sita, Lakshmana, your father is also dead. Lakshmana. Site mritaste shvashuraha pitrihinosi Lakshmana bharato dukkhavachaste swargagatim prithvipate. Then the ministers say, Rama, you are the eldest of our brothers. You should not be crying like this. The entire kingdom is mourning. You should be convincing your subjects. You should be giving solace to them. Do not do this, Rama. Do your last rites here. Take some water and we shall recite the mantras. Do the last rites here. Abruvannan jagati bhattuhu kriyamadudakam pituhu. Take one cup full of water and leave it for your father. Let his Jivatma with the Sukshma Sharira trace its path to Swargalokam. Bharata says, besides having to inform you this information of our father's death, Rama, I have come for another purpose. What is it, Bharata? I have come to return Ayodhya to you. Ayodhya is not mine. It is not any of us. It's yours, Rama. We have come to give Ayodhya to you. Santvita mamika mata dattam rajyamidam mama taddadami tabaivaham bhungshvar rajyamakantakam. Now, he tells all the army men, Rajamatas, council of ministers, Purohita, everybody is gathered there. He says, Bharata says, see, I have given Ayodhya back to my brother. Many of you will be very happy that Rama is going to come back to Ayodhya. Let us all live with Rama happily in Ayodhya. But those of you who feel what I have done is wrong, may walk out of this place. You are not asked to stay in Ayodhya. You know whom Bharata was meaning. He was trying to give a hint to his mother. Adyarya mudita santu suhridaste bhishechane Adya bhita palanyantu dushpradaste dishodasha. Rama now feels that he has to give convincing words first of all to manage two situations. One, he should tell others that Dasharatha has gone, we should move on. Second, he should try convincing Bharata that he will not be able to come to Ayodhya. First, he takes Dasharatha's call. He says, Gatreshu valayah prapta shvetaschaiva shiroruha. Skin had developed wrinkles. All of you know. My father's skin had developed wrinkles. His hair had turned grey. See, these are all signs that a person should know that a person is aging. So, I will like to tell all of you that Dasharatha's demise may be painful, but we have to accept it. Gatreshu valayah prapta shvetaschaiva shiroruha jaraya purusho jirnaha kimhi kritva prabhavayet. Then Rama says, see, till Dasharatha lived, he lived with great power, comforts, and he was one of the best kings, loved by all of you. And now he has reached Swargam happily. His death should not be lamented upon. Now he is convincing, he knows his duty. Ayuruttamamasadya bhoganapi cha raghavaha nasashotyah pita tata swargataha satkritas sata. Bharata, you should not be crying and you should not hurt Mata Kaikeyi. It is not her fault. Our father Dasharatha long back had promised your maternal grandfather Ashwapati that he will make the son born to Kaikeyi as the heir apparent. This was a promise made by our own father. If you are not aware of it, know that now. Purabhatah pitanasa Mataram te samudvahan Mata mahe samashaushi Rajya shushkamanuttamam. One more thing, Bharata. A son or a daughter, a putraha or a putri are born to prevent the father and the forefathers from reaching a naraka called Put. Pun narakam trayati iti putraha, putri. So be it the son or the daughter, they don't allow their father and forefathers to go to naraka. So, our birth should bring happiness to our parents. Our actions should bring happiness to our parents. When our father was living, I had promised him wholeheartedly that I will spend 14 years in the forest. Now, after his demise, if I come back to Ayodhya, what seriousness or respect will I hold for my father? Punnam no narakadyasmat pitaram trayate sutaha tasmat putra iti proktaha pitran yafpati sarvataha tadvachah piturevaham sammatam dharmacharinam karmana palayishyami vanavase naraghava. I have been asked to live for 14 years in the forest, not permanently, just 14 years. I will live. Till then, you rule Ayodhya. Shatrughna will be there to assist you throughout. I have Lakshmana with me, you have Shatrughna with you. Till I come, you rule Ayodhya happily. Shatrughnaстваматульямасту te sahaya saumitrir mama viditah pradhana mitram. Chattvarastanayavara vayam narendram satyastham bharatachara mama nishida. Rule happily. The city of Ayodhya, the huge province, its subjects happily with Shatrughna till I come. Now comes one person telling Rama, all this is a hogwash. Father, promise, Atma, Shraddham, what is all this? This is all trash, gibberish, nonsense. Rama turned. Who is talking all of this? For that, next episode. Dear Astika reader, I'm happy to be authoring a two-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.